Dallas Fuel and the San Francisco Shock. Grudge match, I think, for the Shock here. Scott, they want to get some revenge. I mean, the last time they played was in the kickoff clash. Recapping the point. Sam doing almost no damage with that overclock. Those rails unable to chew through the overhealth. However, the Shock, they end up coming it back. Finn still pumping out a lot of damage from the backline. The EMP is fairly decent, but Mikey instantly turns back into the ball again. The EMP more of an interruption now, Scott, than a full-blown hack. So Mikey's very okay. Survives for a second, pops back. The final nail in the coffin. The Dallas Fuel could wipe away all those shields, though, if Gurio gets that EMP. But he's not quite quick enough. This should just be it. Fearless is back. Overtime's going to disappear in a blink of an eye if the Dallas Fuel aren't careful. A nice hack onto Mikey, but once again dives straight back into the ball form. And there it is. The San Francisco Shock take round one.
I don't think I've ever seen this combo in the history of Overwatch League. It doesn't really seem to work too well together, but that is how strong this Zenyatta is with the changes. And Finn automatically getting value, picking off Filler on the other end.
He's got to survive now. Oh, do you see him just kick? I'm still surprised how far you get sent with that kick, man. It's insane.
It's not a kick, it's a punt these days. Did you see him just boop away? And that is what makes Zen so strong. Not just the health,
nice
but
hack.
if anyone tries to get too close,
So maybe interrupting that coalescence is going to be the name of the game, but Mikey coming down first. Okay, nice pulse bomb from Gurio. Starts off the fight pretty well. Are the Fuel going to rely on that EMP? That is the question. There's the coalescence. Perfect time to Sparkle to act. But in fact, the Dallas Fuel end up just capping the point. They might just be happy with this playing a little bit back now, but more defensively. But a perfect pulse bomb from Proper ends Gio's life. And now the EMP cannot be used. You cannot use it right now. The Dallas Fuel, with everybody falling around Sparkle, they end up losing the point. He's just getting bowled around like a bowling
does have that EMP. Is he going to use it?
He's going to have to. There it is. Four-man hack. Finn instantly dying. That buff on the Zen, a little bit extra HP in the kick ain't going to help you survive against that EMP when your shields are stripped away. The manual hack onto Violet. He's not doing so hot. And finally, the Dallas Fuel have found their teeth. The Shock have got 99%. Same kind of situation here from as Control Center.
Ultimates, the Fuel have to defend this as well.
Strike coming in, straight to the back, but Gurio ends up going down. Nice EMP from Sparkle, but where's the damage? Can't really claim Violet's life. Just at the very end, a couple of headshots were good enough. Violet couldn't right-click him fast enough. The Fuel control the point, and they've controlled this entire round, it feels like. That ultimate economy just looking stellar. Proper, though, killing both supports, but a quick punch into the wall from Fearless secures them the round. The Dallas Fuel tie up control. One apiece. They don't want to get booped off the map, of course. Oh, speaking of which, whoa, triple blink from Gurio. Had to back straight off. There you go, that's what I'm saying. You get to the back of the point and there's a whole lot of damage waiting for you. Nice point cap from Shock, though. That's three times in a row now that they've captured the point first. Builder using the window on one of the door's entrances, making it hard for anybody to step in front of it. Nice EMP. Instantly, Mikey goes down. Those mines meant nothing. The EMP just wipes them out, and now Fearless on the outside.
If the Shock go fast, they might be able to take this team fight without Fielder being in it.
Cheers Transcendence there, forced out. Sam was in the back line trying to make sure they get that support out of the way ASAP. However, with Mikey going down, not a good look for the Shock, but they're still willing to fight this one. A copy is going to get instantly annihilated. Sam not getting any value with that ultimate, but Proper just on his lonesome is getting the value and more so. What? How are the Shock letting this happen? Proper just found like 5 kills. The Dallas Fuel not even looking his way. He was just
ultimates. The Shock have decided to slow down, try and get to that Transcendence.
Gurio spots the lamp, tries to take it out. A beautiful stick. He gets the kill, but Mikey finishes him off. Too many kills for the San Francisco Shock as Finn using that Transcendence. A little victory light show.
Fall down.
But the window from San Francisco Shock might be able to burn through the wall's HP. It's going down rather rapidly, and the Dallas Fuel need to go. 1 minute remains in their time bank. They use that beat to surge them forward, and finally they find a kill. But Proper with the beams finds one. A second, can he get the next? Gurio super low. Proper with the left hook finds the triple kill in the fight. The Dallas Fuel don't know where their heads are right now. I'll tell you where they are. They're rolling across the floor. The Shock have for a work room there. Not sure if that's going to get a good angle. Finn now in a little bit of trouble. A nice 3 hit from Gurio takes care of the support. And now the Shock are in trouble. Sam has a copy. Copies Sam. Copies the Cassidy once again. A double stick. But no, Gurio comes up big. He kills Sam's copy. And then Sam survives with 1 HP. But Proper's there to clean up the mess. The Shock, they hold. Insane. Oh, here you go. Oh, just pops the overclock. And like I said, you can do a lot of damage with body shots. But when you're hitting rails like this, oh my word. And a nice little slide and a punch. Gurio didn't know what hit him. Comms where it's like waiting for the headshot from the hand zone. Yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go. Caught it. Oh, there's another one. Okay, both hand zones secured a kill each. A bit more valuable though for Dallas Fuel. Their spawn point is ever so close. Pulse bomb. Finn using that kick, keeping Edison at range. Edison's pretty low. Finn dives straight back out after picking that health back up. However, Fielder has taken the game into his own hands. Couple of kills for him using that.
After that, Finn gets a good pick against the Tracer, but they're using the Flux aggressively, and the Trance comes out from Finn.
They're trying to separate with that shield, and in fact, Violet ends up going down. That shield from the Sigma ended up stopping a lot of that healing going through, and now Finn and Proper putting themselves on the kill feed. With a minute to go, the San Francisco Shock are in a good position to take this first point. Harbin in a whole world of trouble. This spawn point is pretty close. The Dragons from the spawn doors, yeah, they don't quite end up going onto the point itself. Not even really doing much of anything. They need to be able to touch. Okay, Gurio is in, but Chio is already dead. And now is every man for themselves. The Fuel have to keep stalling, trying to find picks, but it's looking rather unwinnable. And that it is. The San Francisco Shock looking to sweep. Very nice moments, but he did struggle just a little bit. I think this is time for redemption.
Yeah, and I think he did have some good performances.
Yeah, there it is.
And this is starting to aid into that as well. I want to see him absolutely find his footing because he did say he was nervous in his earlier matches, but he seems to be comfortable. Harbin stepping up a little bit to Kaluj with that confidence and goes down, and then that's going to snowball for the San Francisco Shock. And look at how far the card is already with how late the Dallas Fuel members are. But the Kilo Infrasights come out a little bit later, as you said, so they do have
pretty low. Can't really use a lot of his sights now. Nice flux by Harbin. Kaluj was sent pretty low, so actually just died in the air. Good defense so far for the Dallas Fuel. Gurio using that window to such great effect, but the blade from Proper is going to be nice. There's one, there's two. Can he find a third? He jumps up to the high ground, a little bit lost and confused, but it's okay because Gurio tried to touch the payload. Proper clutches up there at the very last moment. Finest Immortality Field being burnt already. Transcenders forward, they're just going to go straight in. Gurio may be in a little bit of trouble in the back line, but Proper's going to get quickly turned on. Kaluj instantly goes down, but Violet finding a little bit of extra damage. But, oh, hang on a second. Wait, they're just kicking him. They're kicking him with the spawn. Finn just kicked Harbin all the way down the stairs.
Left. They have the ultimates coming up. Can Proper go crazy with the blade?
Go a little bit crazy. Yes, he can. What a flick onto Fielder's head. There's the blade from Proper. Oh, Edison died to Violet across map. No dash reset for you, unfortunately. Nice reflect. Nope, didn't end up. It connected, I think, but Kilo ended up finishing him off.
He's ended up in the Dallas Fuel backline. Forces
at the spawn doors. Nice flux. Kilo's going to dive this, and then the Salam comes out. There it is, just in time. A Transcendence on top. Both big support ultimates and abilities used already from the San Francisco Shock, so they need to end this fight now. A minute to go. Finn, Proper, and Kaluj cleaning up. And the Shock pushing through third point.
I'm curious to see how Kaluj uses this flux. He's been
There's the shot with another grapple shot onto Gurio. That's the second time that it's happened. Gurio goes for something really aggro. Again, confidence kind of just oozing out of him right now, but and the Dragons, 17 ultimates thrown in. Who comes out on top? Don't know, because no one's dying. There we go, finally. Edison with a nice kill onto Proper with the blade. That over health, though, and that Transcendence healing from Fielder is going to be do them some good. Finally, some revenge from Gurio. Finn is still kicking Harbin away, but actually gave him the high ground advantage. Unfortunately for Kaluj, the rest of his team sights activated from the Dallas Fuel. They know exactly where they're attacking and exactly where the Shock are right now. And that window on the sidelines for the Shock's going to be good. Straight through the window. Chio did not expect that damage from those spheres. Gurio in a very, very unwinnable position as the Widowmaker. They end up getting cleaned up in a nice, unwinnable almost right now. Kilo again, just popping heads left, right, and center. Goes for the grapple, doesn't find another kill. He don't need it though. The Shock wiping Dallas Fuel off the map. The series is theirs. A nice bit of sweet revenge. And it's made even sweeter because they are 7-0 in the regular season now.
Whew. Has been coming in chat from Kaluj. Talking the